Yeah, mama. Okay, welcome everyone to this Blokees Transformers Ultimate, or our Action Edition. I don't know where Ultimate came from. Action Edition G1 Megatron. Uh, it blew my mind. I'm just gonna say that right off the top. Uh, this is a lot of value for the money. I think I paid about $40 for it, but anything Hasbro's doing for $40. Sorry, Hasbro. These guys just, yeah, they just stole your lunch money. Anyway, moving on from that, not to bash on Hasbro too much. Yeah, I had high hopes for this. I did see some videos other than the one I'm trying to do for you. And I was like, okay, I got to see this for myself. And again, does not disappoint. Look at all the stuff you get. Not only do you get a beautiful box that you might want to archive, it's a great looking Megatron on the cover anyway, and that's what drew me to it. Look at all the cool toys you get with the toy. So you get a really sturdy stand, display stand, clicky clicky. This is an interesting clamp that's actually quite strong. You can put Megatron or Laserbeak has a special attachment, but Laserbeak can sit on there too. The throne, the Kremzek Energon creature, yeah, Laserbeak, Perceptor, lightsaber, blaster. Not like he needs another one, and this Energon mace. Sorry, there's like a little smoke in the air, so I'm a little sniffly from allergies. And these are just replacement plates for when you want to remove his main blaster and put the plate on. Be careful, I would say, on don't throw away the sprues because you never know, you'll find some missing extra pieces. There's some extra pieces here that weren't in the instructions. I'm positive, I double checked. So there's probably just in case something breaks. So thank you, Blokees, for that. Let's see. This is the Laserbeak attachment for the stand, and extra expressions or non-expression. Yeah, I don't know where to start, actually. I thought I had a plan, and yeah, let's just dive into it. So, first and foremost, the figure itself is adequately articulated. It's not super posable. I mean, just like a normal Transformer would. It has all the necessary articulations. The waist leaves something to be desired, but the legs move quite well. But it being a model and not actually an action figure, yeah, you know, this is meant for more adult collectors, 14 plus it says, to where you're probably just going to pose them and leave them somewhere looking badass like this. But there are little tricks and little gimmicks that I found that they didn't have to do, but they did. Like the opening blast cannon, like that. And I mean, if you get one of these and build it, you'll be like, wow, the engineering is off the hook. Engineering is really amazing on this. So that alone is worth the price of admission. And another thing is these were on sprues. The fingers, I don't know how they added it, but they're articulated. The fingers can articulate, and they came off the sprues. Like, they don't look like they could do that, but then they do. So you can make a fist, hold blasters. Yeah, I can't say it. It's like black magic, this thing. It's pretty heavy for a model. I would say it's getting into the quarter pound kind of region. I was worried about size, like how big Megatron would actually be. So I'll show you guys that in a second. But here's the stand. It can support him. See, he's floating. Very, very strong. And before I show you another feature, here's Gremzik. The throne is super nice and detailed. And another trick, little secret sauce, is you can pop this off. I might have tightened it too much here. I have to do it off camera. Yeah, I'll do it off camera. There you go. So you can store all the excess loosey-goosey things in there, like the extra faces and stuff, if you want to take them off the sprue. Yeah, just little touches like that make it, my god, it's like so unbelievably cool. I don't know if, I don't know, are people talking about this figure? I feel like there's only a handful of videos out there. And the throne itself is pretty awesome. You know? Oh yeah, so back here, storage. You can place like the weapons back here, like his blasters and stuff. I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure how that works. But supposedly you can store stuff back here. I think maybe his main cannon can go back there. But yeah, in theory it can all store back there. I still haven't figured that out yet. I just built him like a day ago and found time to talk about it. But yeah, as you can see, he was sitting on his throne. Got all his toys. But check this out. This little guy. Light up feature. I don't know. Cover some extra lights. There you go. Get these out of the way. Boom. I mean, that's pretty amazing, right? Let me know in the comments what you think of this figure. Are you gonna grab him? I think it's badass. One thing I did notice is the piping didn't go all the way to his like ab panel, which is, you know, it's not non-starter. I think that's plenty, but that would have taken it right over the top, doing his panels on his abs. So yeah, quite impressed. And while we're at it, if you're gonna build this, key tool, I think I've told everyone this before in the previous video when I did Venom. Where did it go? What did I do with it? Oh yeah, here you go. You need these snips. So off the sprue, you can get a clean cut. And to Blokees' credit, they break clean, but you could always do cleaner. All right, and I know this looks a little bit overkill, but there's certain parts of the model where you want to squeeze it, and you know the pressure isn't right, so just a little bit more pressure from a vise or something will help get things into place. So yeah, okay, I'm going to show you a couple gimmicks here. So here's his rangefinder main cannon blaster. So you can see, I think I showed you earlier, that flexes open like that. Cool engineering. But you can take the barrel from Megatron's back and attach this to it to make it extra long. So that's cool. Laserbeak can rest on his arm like that, but you need to take Laserbeak apart and replace it with this peg. And I think that's one of the holes in the back of the throne. You can have him rest in the back like that. But of course, I want to play Laserbeak. Perceptor, right? Or not Perceptor, Reflector. And what's interesting about this is it's pretty much in a good general scale for like the Masterpiece Transformers. and I'll show you that in a second. Here's a close look of the mace, and what you can do with the mace is replace his arm or hand. There you go. You got a mace. And you got laser sword. There's a peg in the hand, so it can just sit in there like that. And same with the blaster or the laser gun. Gun holding a gun, right? And yeah, that's for the extra toys with the toy. Okay, now we're at the scaling portion of the video, and I got two main lines here. I believe, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, I bought this guy out of box, but I love this version of cup, and I think this is the Legacy from way back when. Still one of the best cups out there, as far as robot look and well, it's just the best cup out there, and I don't know what it scales with. I'm pretty sure it's Legacy, so it works with Megatron. Bumblebee, this is Bumblebee. This is the masterpiece Bumblebee from like 10 years ago. It totally scales. So as menacing as, like, if you were drawing comic books, this is probably about the size you'd want to draw Bumblebee compared to Megatron, the Legacy Cup also. And so the masterpiece side swipe, is that side swipe? Yeah, side swipe works really well too, because you know, if you look at comic book scale, Megatron's not gigantic, he's just taller, but the masterpiece MP1 Prime is just way out there. He's just not, he's a giant compared, like, as you can see, this is the MP1 Target exclusive from a long time ago. So you won't scale with him very well. See, you might want to, if you want to use him as your main Megatron, you might want to get a Optimus Prime in the Voyager class or Legacy class. That way he stands at right about 7 inches. So yeah, but all in all, I think I don't have a Megatron, so this is a definitive Megatron for me. He's just not going to stand next to Optimus Prime, that's all. This is the one that talks to you. When you press his button, his matrix lights up and his mouth moves. I forget where the button is. I think, is it right here? Where's the button? Anyway, we're not talking about Prime. We're not talking about Prime. There, he's talking. Megatron, you're a puny little gun. Anyway, so yeah, that's Blokees freaking owning the Transformers license, and he doesn't even look, you know how they're doing their blind box stuff, and of course they're like kind of diminutive, kind of smaller dwarven gnome like proportions just for fun, but as a serious looking Megatron, damn Blokees, who hurt you? Yeah, the only thing is I wish he was just a tiny bit longer. But hey, you know what? Whatever. It was a fun model to build. You got my mind off bullshit, and I think this is what it's about. So anyway, let me know in the comments if you guys are gonna pick this up. I think you should. It's really tempting to buy another one and keep it in box. Oh yeah, the cons. Before I go, the cons, the switcheroos. Like, you have to take apart, pardon me, Laserbeak to put the port there so you can put, you know, prop on stuff. But I mean, you can just bounce them on there. That's fine. This is the most annoying part for me. His faceplates. I appreciate them giving him different expressions, but you have to take apart this really complex head engineering to put on a new expression. It's not really worth it. Like, you would you would go through these expressions trying to replace this expression. Keep the happy one on there, because you'll be like, oh, this head. Oh, I lost a piece. So you just this is just for show for me now. I'm not going to replace it. I mean, that is a classic Megatron expression anyway. So thank you, Blokees, for over-engineering. But I would have preferred other goodies over another expression, even though that's, as some people would say, a surplus to requirements. Anyway, yeah, thanks. Let me know what you guys think if you picked this up and had fun building it like I did. Thanks for watching the video. Again, thanks for the new subscribers. Hope you enjoyed this one, and I'll see you on the next video. Stay otakutive. Peace.
Pathetic Prime.